Am I loud enough, or do I need to move the mic at all?
You're fine. Bye-bye.
Cool.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Batman Arkham Asylum. I'm Anthony.
I'm Christian.
And we are here playing Misguided Penmanship. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's fine.
Have you actually ever played Asylum? I know you said you've played like some of them, but I don't know which ones you have.
I've only played it a little bit of night. I'm not Miles.
I've been calling you.
Honestly, like I really do enjoy the Arkham games. They're some of my favorite games that have ever been released.
I haven't really played them.
Said I'd find him.
Sort of fine.
I've got this under control.
You're not even my mom.
Hey guys, you ready for some breaking game news?
What?
Minecraft update, June 13th.
Wow, so cool.
Is this the update that changes the villagers?
Oh yeah, and a whole bunch of other stuff. Adds in the new weapon, the mace.
I hate it already.
I just don't play Minecraft anymore. POV, TGIF.
Man models. You mean a little bender part?
Miles, we told you not to go to that frat party.
So, did you guys ever see the Dune 2 popcorn bucket?
Yes.
No.
So, do you know what a sandworm is from Dune?
No.
Let me pull the picture, Daniel, just so you can get the full effect here.
That didn't work.
Because honestly, it's pretty crazy. So, this is what the popcorn bucket was. It was a flexible popcorn bucket. And yeah, so it looks a little suggestive, right? And so the internet like was freaking out. I was like, oh god, I can't believe they did this.
Webs on those.
So Deadpool 3 is coming out shortly. And they're like, you know what, we have to really compete with that. And so they're like, Deadpool, make us a popcorn bucket.
These all prisoners?
And off camera, I'm showing Daniel.
That is...
Is it canon that Shocker pissed the bed?
I don't know, bud.
Bill Vulture also pissed the bed. I was trying to look at those people. Meals. Kilometers. Wow. Oh, insert pipe noise MP4. Hey guys. Well, you guys know where I'm at? No? Okay.
Oh.
Are you planning on seeing Deadpool 3, Chris?
I'd like to.
Okay.
I think it's funny that Hugh Jackman's like, I've done only big roles are like what I want, like roles that I genuinely want to do. And then Ryan Reynolds like, hey buddy.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I think that's gonna be neat. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I know a lot of people are putting a lot of weight on the movie as like the redemption of the MCU, but
Really?
yeah,
I almost say that Deadpool is tangent to the MCU.
Is what?
It's like parallel.
he was for a long time, but now they finally got the rights for Fox to go into the MCU, and so now it's
Well, there was also a little tiny video that was like teased in one of the trailers because... Okay, hang on. 1 second. Oh, Alright, but anyways, there was a little video of Ryan Reynolds doing stuff for the okay, I'm gonna start over. In the trailer of Deadpool 3, there was the scene with him and Hugh Jackman walking. In the original, there wasn't a QR code, but in the newer one, there was a QR code. You could scan it, and then you get a little link to a video where where Ryan Reynolds is explaining the movie, and they're talking about how it's not going to be anything extravagant or anything super special at all. So the fact that people are still putting that much weight on it is kind of interesting. They're setting themselves up for failure.
yeah. At least I think I agree with you completely. There, just like, you know, if you put too much pressure on something, there's no way you can live up to the hype or, you know, the conceptual idea.
That's one of the reasons why I've never liked a lot of the hype shows that people...
I'm having troubles hearing you, Daniel. Can you get a little bit closer to your mic?
Yeah, I can get... Is this good enough for you, Chris?
What?
Is this good enough for it?
I don't know.
Daniel,
Anyways,
Is my I go.
Yeah, check your box.
Oh.
Just make it. Is the game just really loud at the moment, Chris, and you can't hear him over that? Or
Maybe.
It looks like my microphone isn't inputting.
Well,
Fox to cats.
has his microphone not been this entire time?
technical difficulties are for an editing person's problem. Wait, that's me. We should probably take care of this.
It's like, if we stop now, we can just pause.
No, somehow my
Oh, that works. That fixes it.
somehow I got muted.
I muted you. I don't want to hear you. God.
Oh, did you see that? I saw a little heart thing.
Anyways, as you were saying, Daniel.
Well, I always, everyone hypes up a show or anime or a game, and then I play it. I'm like, this is a really good one. You know, because everyone's hyping it up. It just never really lives up to the hype. Listen, which sucks.
I would argue, a pretty good job of, like, dissociating the work from the hype of everything. Whatever it is. There are times where I let myself, though, knowing that it's going to most likely not live up the hype, get excited for things. Oh, I don't.
I can understand that. Like,
I gotta learn how to parry.
so currently, I'm just kind of reading through, my Google notifications and just kind of Google things I'm interested in. And there was an article that was suggested to me, and the title of the article goes, Furiosa edges Garfield in worst Memorial Day weekend since 1995. What? Furiosa edges Garfield in the worst Memorial Day weekend since 1995.
Who edges Garfield?
Furiosa. It's a movie.
Okay, so you actually said edges Garfield.
Yeah. Why'd you turn that down?
So I could hear you.
Okay.
Aspects of edges.
I mean, I understand, like,
I am dedicated to listening to you edge about Garfield.
Okay. I mean, the issue with turning it down is now the audio to the computer's down. Does that make sense?
So just turn down
Yeah, we need
your
to turn it down
headset.
from the computer side.
or from your headset.
Yep.
I bet.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just going to mess up the audio, like, because it won't be in sync with itself for the rest of the video.
Fix it later. Should I go backwards?
Yes.
I am nothing.
So, Furiosa is the new Mad Max movie, and I guess it barely beat Garfield in sales for the weekend of Memorial Day.
Okay.
Any
Wow, because everyone was super excited for the Garfield movie.
I could not care.
There is nothing. I just fucking died. There's
You
nothing.
just jumped into those.
There's nothing that I'm excited about that's coming out soon. I guess Deadpool 3 technically.
That's what I meant too, Chris. Like, with
I don't know.
Garfield, I couldn't care. I really did not care that Chris Pratt was going to be Garfield.
Hey,
I
like the concept of things being written well enough where it doesn't matter if it's a Hollywood A-list. I mean, like, yeah.
No, I can agree with that. Like, I mean, your story and the writing really does have to carry. An actor can only carry it so far in comparison.
yeah.
Day night.
Craven wants to die.
You don't want to die. He just has cancer.
But he wants to die.
I can do what I want to do, and you cannot stop me.
Wait, you don't need a selfies section?
Why would I stealth?
No, stealth is not required in this one at all, which is honestly kind of awesome.
I did this entire base pretty much stealth.
It's been so long, I would not be able to tell you what I did. But I do know me, and I know I'm not very good at stealth, so I probably just brute forced them.
You didn't get them.
Plus, why wouldn't I? That was super easy to find an exit.
So,
Wasn't a very good exit. Oh wait, am I in the wrong scene? Sorry.
What's going on?
jeez, I forgot about. Look,
This is
Ooh god, Chaka. Ooh god.
well,
okay.
bust.
Oh,
No, it's not bust, it's burst.
Sorry, I forgot the R.
bust a nut. Nut.
No. He's going to with you. We don't need another Spider-Man ring. Which is coming out anyways. Not anytime soon, I don't think. But it exists.
You know, I'm gonna look it up to see if there's anything.
Oh, 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 oh.
Last update was April 18th of 2024. July. Comes out in July. It's gonna be a 5-issue limited series.
Is it going to be from the perspective of Miles? Because I've seen one that was two that was Peter, and then I've seen one that was Miles.
The 5-issue limited series will reveal more experiences this older, grizzled Peter Parker has had to endure from every tragedies that inspiring triumphs. And that's all it says. I mean, there's more about characters and stuff, but that's the main premise. Kind of the art, I don't know how to feel about it. At least the cover that's shown here. You got beard Spider-Man with a trench coat.
Shady
Wispy webs. Yeah, I didn't care for the original Reign too much. I don't think it was like bad, but this wasn't my favorite story. What did you think of it?
I didn't mind the Spider-Man Reign storyline. It was an interesting concept where it was like Spider-Man kind of giving up. I like seeing different variations of Spider-Man.
If you were Spider-Man, wouldn't you give up?
No.
Yes, you would.
No.
Not allowed. Them's the rules of the contract being Spider-Man.
Exactly. Never back down, never what? Never give up, never back down, never what? That's right.
For a second, I thought that Mr. Negative had 3 health bars, but I was like, God, this fight is so easy.
Has 3 health bars? Well, want me to tell ya, yeah. My superiority complex. It's not a complex, I'm just better.
Oh, you hit me and you made me sad.
No service.
Leslie, don't fuck this one.
Justice for all. You can see it, Maharaja. You can see my curse technique. Oh, if I get close, I saw it. I saw it.
Nah.
Do I have to do this? And then do this?
Do you guys have any strange hidden talents?
Strange hidden talents.
Yeah.
What is considered strange?
I mean, at this point, just something I already don't know, I guess.
What is considered hidden?
Also something I don't know at this point in time.
What is considered a talent? Also something I don't know at this point in time.
Oh. What do I have that can be considered a talent?
Whoa. Whoa. Don't do it.
Oh,
I learned the parry, guys.
I'm glad.
My hidden talent is learning the parry. Why did I do that?
I have 360 displacement in my shoulders, so I can pop them in and out.
Huh? Sorry, I'm not looking at the screen. What's going on?
I have 360 displacement in my shoulders, so my shoulders are all loosey-goosey. So I can pop it in and out and stuff.
I mean, I knew it had weird joints, but I did not know your joints were that weird. What about you, Chris?
I don't have any talent.
I would say the most, like, strange thing I can do, I guess, is just, like, gleek.
You can bleed?
Gleek.
I knew that.
I was
I mean, I know you guys know that, but, like, I mean, like, that's about it. I don't really have any other weird talents besides just existing.
You get 100% the Lego games.
I mean, I'm working on it. It's not very fun right now.
Because aren't you on the Marvel whatever?
Avengers, yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm supposed to do this.
I mean, it's not the worst. It's just, by the time I finish the story, I just don't care.
I have superpower, and it's that I'm Spider. Oh my god, hang on. Let me stop messing around real quick.
Yeah.
If you could have one superpower that's not Spider-Man oriented, what would it be?
Let's mess up, bro. Any type of power?
Yeah, just anything you can think about top of your head, I guess.
Well, like,
Gotta wake up.
no. The accident was 3 years ago. Build for my power from invisible would be pretty cool. Yeah. I need to be faster. I need to be better.
Like,
Who do you think would win the fight? Homelander or Omni-Man?
This is not even a competition, bro. Sonic the Hedgehog. I am just eating these attacks.
we're on baby mode.
I need to learn how to play the game.
I would say if I could have a superpower. I mean, I've always had a thing for telekinesis. It's always been my favorite power outside of like just like certain heroes.
If anybody says invisible, you should not be friends.
Yeah, there's some definitely ulterior motives sometimes there.
They're gonna rob banks and stuff. Shit.
Could be.
I would do teleportation because I hate driving or being in a vehicle.
Chronomancy would be cool, because you could apply that to a lot of things. You miss sleep, pause time, take a nap.
Just sleep for 72 hours straight.
You need to get somewhere on time, you're gonna be late, pause time, just get there.
Yeah. Next question. Where would you go on vacation if you had no budget?
If I had no...
Like we're unlimited budget.
So
Brazil.
anywhere?
Yeah.
No, just in general, I just go like anywhere,
No,
everywhere if I had no budget, you know?
I can understand that.
I like the fact that I was called a cliche. That's kind of funny.
I've always had a thing for New Zealand because that's where they shot Lord of the Rings and everything, and I've always wanted to go there and see that stuff.
No, traveling out of America is actually really expensive.
I mean, some things are cheap, but some are not for sure. Whoa. Alright. What is the best thing you've ever bought off of Amazon?
I don't know, but I do want to point out that this is kind of funny because no one else in the outside world is going to be seeing this part of the fight. It's just going to be kind of them awkwardly hugging out there.
Yeah, actually, I never thought of that.
It's actually kind of peak. Weirdest thing?
Best thing.
Best thing. It wasn't off of Amazon, but I bought one of those headbands that have headphones put into them so I can listen to it while I'm trying to sleep, and that's been pretty nice.
I'm glad to hear that's working out for you. What about you, Daniel?
I bought an eye mask so I could sleep during the day.
You know, very similar to what I said. I think we just need to focus on sleep.
Mine would be the clacker. I love that thing. That thing has more satisfaction than any of the figures I've bought. Who don't know the clacker, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a director's clacker.
I know what you're talking about.
I know what
I just
you're
never
talking
seen you like use it.
The thing where they go
just
chunk.
Yeah, I will sit there and I will just grab it randomly. I will start clacking it because I just love the sound.
Ooh, so much to do, so much to see, so much wrong with taking the back streets?
Yeah. What's the next question? What's the last concert you went to?
Glorious Sons.
What kind of music?
What kind of music is Glorious Sons? I don't know.
No.
Genuinely, like, side me joking.
Just not like a really defined like genre of music.
You don't get it. I mean, I tried. I tried to teach you.
What about you, Daniel?
It looks kind of gross.
What was the last concert I went to?
All you've ever done is let people
I'm trying to think.
in danger. It's not Spider-Man.
I don't go to concerts because
Helps people.
I do not do well with crowds of people.
It's not true. Hey,
Hey, it's true.
shoot the messenger.
Um,
It's not even me you're letting down.
funny enough, you know that one we went to at the end of high school?
Yes.
Where we both went to it, but we did go, like,
Yes.
to get whatever that one was.
Okay. Twilight Pilot. Panic at the Disco.
Yeah, I think that was the last concert I went to.
I sure. My last one was one that we went to, Chris. I can't think of the names of the bands right now because I don't remember. It was like the heavy metal show. Yumi, Davi, everybody's Murder. I think so. I think that at least one of the artists are there.
Oh, you did change the costume. Okay, I was like, why is the costume there?
Becky doing everything for me. Yes, I did change the costume randomly.
What is one thing you can't live without?
Food.
My computer.
That is such a bad excuse.
It made me laugh nonetheless, Chris.
Well, it didn't make me. So, you need a better one. I'm here.
What can I not live without?
Sleep.
I was gonna, honest to God, my throat is super dry. I was gonna say water without thinking about it, but something besides that. I mean, I like talking to people on the interwebs. Who am I hitting there? That was a beautiful.
No one.
That was a beautiful slam to the ground. Beautiful axle kick or whatever it's called. I'm not gonna act like saying I know what I'm saying. I don't.
Oh, jeez.
I don't know. I think for me, like,
Mijo, where are you?
Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew with a passion.
You love what?
Mountain Dew.
You don't drink water, you drink Mountain Dew.
I mean, I do drink a lot of water as well. Mountain Dew is my preferred.
You're going to get yourself
All
killed.
right, Chris. This one's kind of. I'm definitely gonna ask you this one more specifically.
You can't win, Miles.
What's the strangest dream you've had recently?
Recently, I had a dream that put me in such a shock I was late for work because I was just so scared. I don't remember why, but basically I was so scared and I had to stay underneath my blankets because, like, if I didn't, this woman was going to, like, kill me. I don't know why.
Can you describe the woman? Was it just like a regular, like, everyday?
It was. I didn't see her. It was
It
just
was
like
the vampire lady from... yeah.
Sure. I would have totally gotten out of the blankets from that. Normally my dreams don't scare me too much or anything like that anymore. I'm a big boy now. I'm a big kid.
I mean, night terrors are still a thing, though. I mean, they can happen to anyone at any age.
Yeah, but like I was freaking horrified. I couldn't even tell if I was awake or not. And probably was a night terror, but I didn't see any like shadow people like it normally is. Because
It doesn't need to be. It can be very...
Is he supposed to still look like this? I feel like he looks wrong.
What do you mean? Who are you talking about, Miles?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think part of it is just the negative effect, to be fair.
Is he gonna be disappointed in me?
He already is, don't worry.
Yeah. Daniel, your favorite book all time?
Favorite book?
Of all time?
Who will?
Okay. This is kind of silly, but... Percy Jackson Lightning Thief.
Okay. I can understand that. Wait,
Mostly because it's a nostalgia thing at this point.
yeah. I understand.
I'm gonna save.
Oh, no, the freaking...
No, stop.
Just keep talking, boy.
Yeah. Chris, what's your favorite book?
Favorite book? Probably the Darren Shawn series. I really enjoy the way he
You said accessibility.
Yes.
Could have sworn it was.
I might. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the bottom yet.
Well, yeah, I'll let you go. I mean, I loved the manga of that, and I loved the movie, but I could never really get through and read all of the books. Which, I mean, that's just kind of my own thing. I started and I'm like, I get bored. I just find another thing that gives me more dopamine at the time.
I sat down and I read through the base 12 books, and there's the 4-book series that is a prequel based off one of the characters.
Yeah.
It was good.
I already talked about that one recently. The prequel, at least. Mine is still The Dark Tower. There's something about how that book made me feel after finishing it. No book has ever like matched to that.
That's kind of how I feel about Darren Sean. When I was younger, I read the manga. It was at my school, and I remember seeing that ending and being like, "Goodness, that's such an interesting concept. It's so cool." And then actually now sitting down reading the full book series again, as an adult, being able to understand it better, still just as cool, if not more.
I can understand that.
And then the prequel is really nice. You are supposed to read the main series and then the prequel because it'll reference things in certain methods. So,
I guess so. Would you rather travel via plane or boat?
Boat.
if it could be like the plane in The Boys with Homelander and Queen Maeve, I am down for the plane.
Oh, close to it.
It's cuddle time.
I've done both. I've been on a plane. I've been on a plane. I really don't prefer one or the other. I feel like I have a slightly bigger fear of planes.
Well, my problem with planes is you can't really like you kind of can like get up on a plane and walk around, but you aren't really supposed to.
The pinky's starting to pull through. That's actually pretty cool.
I mean, I guess it's also the end of the day, I've never been like a mic just big heat out of nowhere. Sorry.
Scared the bejeebies out of me.
Anyways, those are some, I've never been on like a big charter plane, so I've never like a bit like cross country. I've only been like on like little personal planes. Like my opinion may change when I finally get on a big plane.
I don't know. I just like the boat and stuff is so much nicer because on the bigger boat you're on, the more it's just like you're on a moving building that you can't tell it's moving.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I actually really like this suit. I didn't really care for it at first, but now I'm looking at it. That's actually kind of cool.
Next question. If you could host a talk show, who would you have on first as a guest?
Spider-Man.
Martin Lee. Not just because I saw him on the screen and
Was like in the honestly, I feel like John Cena would be a lot of fun to interview.
yeah, The Rock looks like he'd be fun to interview too.
Like John Cena just has like this weird ass personality. It is like honestly great. He's very very funny. And like I don't know, I think it'd be a lot of fun to just actually talk to him like man to man.
I think like Rock and Diesel, those guys, they seem like they'd be a lot of fun too. Yeah, that's totally it. No, I was talking because I'm pretty sure because I know Vin Diesel plays D&D, and I'm pretty sure like The Rock played it too.
I know he played a session based on one of his movies at one point. I don't know if he's like a big fan of D&D.
Well, he said he played it when he was younger, so.
Ooh. Sorry, Miles. I know you're going through something very traumatic, but there's a little bobber over here.
So I was like, okay. Those people, like, just because I love D&D, I've been interested in it a long time. So to see how other people would be, like how that has impacted their lives.
Yeah, I can understand that. There. Next question.
Next
What
answer.
sport do you wish you were really good at?
Any of them. Really cop out answer, but not great sports.
I want to be the best at chess, so that way I want to be the best at chess because in Outlast Trials you can play chess, and my buddy beat me in chess a couple times, and I never wanted to be able to beat me again.
Ironically, chess is also my choice, only because I love that one guy who always shows up super late to like the really big fancy chess matches, and then still wins like second. Yes, Magnus.
Yeah, no, for that.
I know he did, which I think is hilarious.
Well, he keeps getting in trouble for it, but he lost a match because of it.
He's also had to pay fines for it too. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, well, because he's not just wasting. He's wasting the players' their time, and affecting their game.
It's definitely a mental thing that he does to try and get under their skin. All right. Most important question, guys. What's the best holiday?
Holiday? Ooh. Easter.
That's a very good choice. Can you explain that to me?
I'm religious.
Okay.
I'm
Is it your favorite holiday, or do you think that's the most like prominent one? Like you'd be upset if you missed.
It's a very important holiday to me.
Okay.
So,
No, Jay.
I can understand that. Chris, what about you? Do you have a favorite holiday? Or
I'm
eating
a
so much?
sucker.
What's so great about the new Spider-Man?
My birthday, that's the most important holiday. Because it's all about me.
They destroyed the EMF.
Chris, I hate that holiday.
I'm going to lose May's house because
You know,
of
it really just tries to overshadow a day like right after that. I feel like it's just more important.
I feel like we should probably make a note of that. Hey, Spider-Man's not doing too good.
Sorry, what? I was joking in that I feel like your birthday kind of really tries to overshadow a day afterwards. I feel like it's just more important.
No.
What's the day afterward?
My anniversary.
Chris?
How dare you have a birthday the day before my anniversary?
Yeah. Wee. How dare you?
Yeah. What's the most exciting event coming up in your life that you're
Coming
excited
up
for?
in my
My
life?
dad.
My sister is getting married.
Oh, that's nice.
Is your dad still your answer, Chris? Or?
Sure.
I didn't know you.
I'm currently beating the shit out of people. Please leave a message after the beat.
Sorry.
No, but for real, something exciting. I guess I'm going on vacation, and that's gonna be fun. But like,
Oh, so you actually are going on vacation?
yeah, I just decided I would.
Okay. I knew you were a little bit on the fence about it.
Oh, I'm still on the fence. But I'm doing it for the plot.
Hey, yeah, sure.
Okay, that works, I guess.
I'd say Maple Bog. I'd say for me, the next like big event that I'm excited for, obviously, is my concert in August that I'm going down to Colorado for. And I'm genuinely really excited for that. And I can't wait.
He didn't tell you where, bud.
He pointed.
Well, of course it's gonna be in the building.
Yeah. What hobby do you wish you had more time for?
Video games.
Probably D&D. Like D&D where I could sit down and get a really good group that I enjoy, that'd be cool.
Well, because we all know you hate everyone. So,
I do hate everyone. And everything. And everything sucks. Just like this cage that's around me right now. But it's okay, I'm Spider-Man.
I'll be honest, the way that cage came down, it looks like there's just a box. They put a box on him.
They did, basically. There's no bottom to it. You could theoretically just lift it up, I think. Or also working on the channel would be more fun. I would enjoy being able to do that more.
I would say, at least personally, that's my favorite hobby right now is the YouTube stuff. I mean, I have a lot of fun with it. I have a lot of fun with the comic side of it, the video game. And honestly, there's not a part of this I don't enjoy. Actually, that's a lie. I guess the 10 hours of editing kind of that's not as fun. But I love the final result.
Is it a mouse? The final result does make it all worth it.
But I mean, other than that, I mean, like I love photography. That's always something I've loved, and I wish I had more time for. But I think at the end of the day, for me at least, like it really depends on what's giving me dopamine at the time.
I can hear the screaming.
Yeah, I can hear it through this. I can't tell if I hear it from the headphones or the TV.
It's the TV's at 0.
Oh, so I hear from the headphones. Got it.
Boss fight time, let's do it.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do you have any nicknames?
A lot.
What's your favorite?
My favorite nickname.
So,
Spider-Man.
there's some people who call me Thanos. Thanos.
Thanos?
Thanos.
I'm not being sarcastic. I want to point that out. If I mess it up, it's because I genuinely cannot hear.
No, you got it right. Yeah,
You got it right.
It's like Thanos, but as a Dan.
That's the only nickname I have.
I am known as Elder God. That's pretty cool.
By who?
Don't worry about it. By me. It's my nickname. I like it. I like being caught.
That reminds me of that TikTok audio. It could have been whatever name. I can't think what it is up on my head. No, I really only have 2 nicknames. And one of them I absolutely don't like, which is Tony.
Which is Hummy?
Tony. I have never really liked the idea of being called Tony. I know my name's Anthony, and I know it's like the short version of it, but I just don't like it.
No, you're not. Not at all. Buddy, I don't even know if you laid a hit on me. You're already dead.
Otherwise, my childhood nickname from all my cousins, because they were younger than me, so my name was Ninny. That was the closest I could get. And that stuck way longer than Tiff. Alright. Next question. What's your biggest peeve?
I have a lot.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
Oh, okay.
Anyways,
Play
like,
this game.
when things aren't synced, like
Arguing.
yeah,
I can understand that.
it is the worst. And it's even worse when it comes out like it's in a game that already came out or something.
I understand that. I would say my biggest pet peeve has always been styrofoam.
Styrofoam.
Yes, I hate the way styrofoam feels, and I hate the sound of styrofoam rubbing.
You don't like that sound?
No, it will like make me like I will legitimately want to punch somebody in the face because of it. I don't like it. I don't know what it is about it, but I remember back in the day when we used to get those little whiteboards and erasers, and the erasers are always the styrofoam ones. I hated it so much.
That was hilarious. Always, those were always funny.
Or I will cut you and mount you on my wall.
No, they don't make you write cursive.
I know.
I mean, I don't, but that's only always because my cursive took way too long.
What is your favorite guilty pleasure TV show?
Oh,
Sonic Boom.
See that? I can see that.
It's just stupid humor I found very, very funny. Or like if we talk about movies, those old scary movie satire things.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Apparently they're gonna try to start those up again or something.
Yeah, they are. They work on it right now.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know. I don't feel like I have a favorite TV
Gotta get this
show like that. I think my guilty pleasure of TV is this kind of like, not necessarily like rom-coms or like the drama shows almost, you know? Like one of my favorite shows of all time is like This Is Us. Like I felt like that show was just so beautifully well done. And I mean, there's obviously some other ones. Like I loved The Good Place, but like I like The Big Theory, stuff like that. You know, like some of those like I didn't think I would like, but I did really enjoy a lot of those.
You know, for a dying man, Raven is pretty nasty.
Yeah. So my favorite, like guilty pleasure. I like watching the like animes that are based off of like light novels or manga that I've read. Even if they aren't that great, I like listening to them because, or not listening, watching them because, you know, I read that course, and a couple of them I read them like in high school. So oh my god, this is so cool.
They ain't true. I feel like one anime I wouldn't mind getting into is Ghost Stories, I think is the name of it. The one with like the really, really awesome dub that does not match.
You know what? When you think about it, a symbiote is really close to an Eldritch entity.
They're actually tied to them, aren't they?
Yeah.
You're in the way, Miles. No. Oh, that's not very nice.
Has there been a song that's been stuck in your head recently?
Hammer to the
I know a
heart.
song that gets on everybody's nerves, everybody's nerves, everybody's nerves. I don't know how it goes, but everybody's nerves. I don't know. So
Scares me.
that's the song.
I don't think it's copyrighted. I think it'll be fine.
I just don't know what. Hammers the heart by something.
No, I get you.
Oh, it's been good.
In all honesty, though, never see it coming, or I think it's Rivers of Veteran.
Okay.
Both Persona 5 song.
I get you.
Make you a better fighter, man.
Personally, the Brian Tompkins album's been stuck in my head nonstop.
I love this whole fight. It's so good. Makes me happy.
I love the visuals. That's great.
I'm the hero. I don't get sick.
I would play again just to play the scene again.
I like what each side's fighting for.
Why are you doing this?
What is the best part of your job?
You owe me.
Going home.
No, you don't mean that.
Come on. Best part of my job? I like helping people. Helping people's pretty cool.
All right, next question. What are your long-term goals?
Live. Die.
Taxes?
No.
Damn.
Evade them.
You fool, you tried to fly up in the air. I bring you back. One not this time. I just love the flow of Miles. So much.
I can't let this go.
It is very neat to see, and I think Insomniac really nailed it perfectly.
Pause anymore, man.
No, I think they did a super good job with this game. I was a little bit worried originally,
And what about MJ? You could have killed
because, you know, they had like a couple more projects of this, but
You're hurting Pete.
Well,
Better than this.
yes, I love this game.
yeah. Insomniac really made themselves a household name with this series of games, you know?
Do you guys have a role model?
I'm gonna be honest, most of my role models became really bad people. So not really.
No, we can skip
So
this
what you're
question.
saying is you want to start out as a good person and then become a bad person.
What?
You want to start off as a good person and then become bad.
Yeah, I think.
Just like all your role models.
All my role models, a good portion of them at least, none of the role models that I'd like to have, like some of them became really bad people, some of them have a lot of ideologies that I disagree with, and I'm not like very political or like very adamant against other people's beliefs or whatever. I don't care, but it's just enough to where it's like, at this point where it's like, I have to just focus on what I'm going to be later down in life.
Yeah. But don't worry, you've got time to mess up.
What?
Said you've got time to mess up, fix those mistakes. You got time for that.
I do have time to mess up and big mistakes and be a little goofball.
Anthony, we can't. We're too old.
I'm not there yet. I'm not
I guess
done
it's just
trying
me.
yet. I don't know. I feel like personally, some of my biggest role models are honestly kind of cringe.
Captain Sparkle?
No, Markiplier specifically. Like, I love what he stands for as a person. You know, like the whole idea of like starting as like almost like a broken person. You know, he didn't know what he was doing with his life. You know, he was in dead and lost his father. He just didn't know what was going on, and then somehow, you know, he turned it around. He's doing everything he ever wanted and could dream of. You know, like I love that.
Let's do it. I don't remember what suits on Earth.
That's a great question. Classic.
Oh, where are the odds?
I think it puts you in classic.
No. It would on this one because we're not New Game Plus yet.
Oh, wait, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, New Game Plus isn't out yet. We definitely are playing this as the game came out.
I haven't played this game in 6 years. I thought he just kicked it.
What did you want to be as a kid?
Spider-Man. Really. I wanted to be Superman.
I wanted to go into the military. And then as I grew older, I realized that was for me.
I always wanted to work in film. I always wanted to be a director. And I wouldn't say that's necessarily changed. I would say like I'm actually actively attempting to do that in some form or capacity. I think it's pretty neat.
Miles, I'm sorry.
Have either of you made a bucket list yet?
Thank you.
I like to think I have, but it's normally like when something really obscure happens, I'm just like, oh, that was on the bucket list.
Okay.
Spider-Man
No.
saved me back
Okay.
Oh, and to answer your question, my role model.
Wake up, Daniel. The accident was 7 years ago.
Okay. My role model is my
Dr. Connors.
Understandable.
He said he knows how to destroy it.
My role model, Spider-Man.
Doesn't he?
You know what's a better role model?
His dad is working on another cure. One that doesn't involve aliens.
I didn't hear it. I'm gonna be honest.
What has been your biggest accomplishment so far?
Being Spider-Man.
Once I let my mom know this, she still has a son.
Yeah, well, that is a great accomplishment, buddy.
Greatest accomplishment. I helped a lot of people. That's pretty cool. That makes me happy.
I feel like I'm too overcritical of myself. I just don't feel like any accomplishments I've made I can really look at and be like that's good enough.
Yeah. I understand that feeling. I'm similar that way, so.
No, like it sucks. Like I would love to be like, oh, pat myself on the back, like, oh, I'm proud of how far I've come. I mean, most days I'm just not.
Yeah.
I feel like
and it's not if life is like horrible for me and stuff like that. No, it's not. Fine. You know, I'm in a pretty good spot in my life, so.
yeah, I mean, so am I. But I don't know how many times I'll be sitting here. I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm not doing enough. I mean, even really, I don't know what exactly we were talking about, but I was like, I could do better. You know.
Yeah.
I live by that mentality, and I mean it's both good and bad. You know, like I feel like it has its perks, but also has so many downsides.
Okay, we'll grab this before we end this.
Yeah, it could be a good outlook if you curb it at a certain point. You know, you have a stopping point for it could be better. You have to also be able to step back and be like, yeah, actually, that was pretty good of me.
Ashamed at what I did.
I mean, if you do something good, you know.
Okay, final question to wrap up the episode.
Okay.
Tell me about the most life-changing piece of advice you've ever heard.
Drink water.
With great power comes great responsibility.
No, I can understand that. I mean, I feel like that one definitely has a lot of weight in my life, and like,
I mean, just in general, that's a very powerful there.
I feel like personally, one that I still live by today is just keep moving forward. I mean, I know it's from Meet the Robinsons and everything, but ever since I've seen that movie, they've just always in the back of my head, despite, you know, like how hard shit gets. You know, I know I can't stop and let it, you know, sit too long because it's not worth it. You know, life moves on. I have to keep moving with it.
Another one, it is what it is. That one, like, you know what, life, you can't always, you know, do stuff to life that you'd want. Like, stuff happens. Life is what it is, and people around you are who they are. You can't change certain things as much as you love to, I'm sure. Just everyone has things about their lives that they. I know it's still shocker that people have things in their life that they'd like to change, and you know. I mean, you can work towards change, but.
Do you have any more to add, Chris, or are you just gonna leave it at with great power?
God will be better.
Oh, I think you were gonna say boy.
Yeah.
Be better. That is a mindset that I've really been trying to get into, just trying to be better.
No, I can understand that. I've seen a lot of motivational TikToks of just that God of War scenes from the most recent one.
Oh, I thought you were gonna just say of people saying boy.
No, I mean that was a meme, but now, like I said, some people have found a lot of motivation in that storyline for God of War, which I think honestly is great. You know, find motivation where you know you need it.
You know, find motivation where you can. If you can find motivation in the littlest of things, that's awesome. That's great, even. what gives you motivation is better for you. Because it's something more personal to you instead of, you know, some random person that's coming up to you and saying something. It has a connection to you.
Thank you guys. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. It was a pretty good episode, I think.
Well, we will see you guys in the next one.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Muchachos.